What's up YouTube, Claudia4Man221 here, welcome back to the Great Britain campaign. In the last part I explained what happened with my computer, go check that one out. And yeah that's right, we crushed the United States in Spain, in the New World. And now we're attacking Spain's capital. This is why I brought a full stack. They got a lot of line infantry and cannons.
Yes.
I got a lot of line infantry, including my famous 33rd Foot. This is a Heroes of the Revolution. You know, you can actually name your units. If they go and do that, can you do that? Was that was only Napoleon? Nope, you can do it here. $112th, nice. I was gonna say, yeah, this is John Churchill. He's a famous commander. He didn't die in the first campaign. I had to basically redo my whole campaign today, and in the first game he did die, but I had to redo it, so he didn't die. I was smart. So let's end a turn. I have two forces here and here moving to collide. Oh, what is this? I shouldn't have. The reason I'm letting them go in the city, now you're like, why are you letting them go in the city? It is because, see that little gray thing? That's the bonus troops that are automatically in any city, and those are their armed citizenry. If I'd intercepted there, they probably would have more armed citizenry in their city there. So by having more conventional troops, that limits the number of troops I'll be fighting. Conventional and non-conventional, like real troops versus the garrison units. But, I mean, if I get Spain, this would be pretty good. I mean, my ally Portugal died a long time ago. For some reason I always conquer Western Europe and don't really go too much to the east. Alright, we have another unit recruited. Well, you better catch up. Rogers Rangers. These elite infantry are trained in wilderness warfare and taught to survive in harsh conditions. They were employed by the British and were used in hostile environments during the French and Indian War. They'd carry out long-distance winter raids. Their most famous, revered of all the Rangers was Rogers Rangers, named for commanding officer Robert Rogers. The tradition of the Rogers Rangers is carried out today by the U.S. Army Rangers, although the modern units owes existence to the Second World War. They experienced the U.S. troops fighting alongside British commanders and reformed force in the Korean War. So yeah, these guys are direct descendants of, these guys came before. They're like, they adopted the Indian tactics pretty much, and were pretty much light infantry. That's where the U.S. Rangers got their skills today. I want to make sure all my troops are retraining here. I don't know why, but sometimes they don't finish retraining. Like, I pay for it and they just stop. That's what's nice about Napoleon. The units automatically retrain. You don't have to. I guess the upkeeps are a little bit higher to balance that out, but they automatically replenish themselves. Okay, Madrid. They do have settlement fortifications, which are the best. So we're not going to attack that. We're going to wait for them to come out. That's been kind of the overall strategy. How the hell does Austria have a huge navy? We've got this one port here. In actual, they call that Austrian territory there. That's Croatia there. Not too much out of the middle Europe. It looks like Wittenberg killed Bavaria. Oh, nice. United Provinces just put the smackdown on Courland. They put the smackdown on Westphalia, and then we got Wittenberg here, who's allies. Yeah, the Prussians really haven't done too much, to be honest. They're at war with Austria pretty much right now. I don't think they're at war with the Poles. Sweden's kind of taken out Denmark, my trade ally. Thanks a lot, Sweden. Why would I want to trade with these guys? Hey, Venice, please don't declare war on me. I don't like taking you out every game. Yeah, what am I even researching in my technology is the question. Let's check it out here. Iron Master, nice. I want this for roads, though. Wow, look at that. So I have a lot of weavers' cottages. I need to build up a weaver's cottage to actually continue researching that stuff. I think. Don't we have a cottage down here? There we go. We'll upgrade that out with our industrial and our economy there. Interchangeable parts. How will they give you history about all these things or the background? This guy discovered measuring tools. Fascinating. Oh yeah, I was gonna upgrade these. Well, the resistance to foreign occupation keeps going down every day, so every turn, so I don't really care too much about spending more money on those guys. Spain's gonna be a different story. I mean, with every capital you conquer, there's gonna be the most resistance. It just makes sense there to have the most resistance because that's their capital. They don't like being conquered. Okay, ending another turn as our missionary goes to the fort in Upper Louisiana. And Spain comes out to fight. I'll see you on another foggy day as the Spanish come out. I almost felt like every day it rained in my Napoleon campaign. I just remember a lot of rain in 1812 or something. This is going to be an epic battle. We're going to have tons of troops fighting. I think this is going to be a great battle. So, let's start it up. We're going to run forward because, you know, we're not going to sit in this low line. I guess it's not low line, but we're going to move up anyway to attack the Spanish. They don't have all their... Ooh. Cannonballs. Watch out, boys. Churchill. Be careful. If you don't have a wife, there's going to be no real Churchill. No Winston Churchill. Yeah, I wish the Spanish troops, like, they have yellow, but they're really just white. Like, that's the only thing I don't get. They have a yellow player card and everything. We have a red player card, right? But they're just white. They look almost like the French. They have a little bit of red, but they should at least wearing something a little different. Oh, this is going to be a long battle. I just have a feeling. Okay, what we can do, right? Wow, we got a lot of units. That's right, I want a full stack to fight these guys pretty much. Our line nearly stretches half the battle map. That's crazy. I'm gonna have one of the horse units charge pretty much. Dead on into those cannons. Gonna be a distraction. What are these? Demi cannons? Yeah, they do have a lot of line infantry. I mean, this is expected. I have some fond memories of older campaigns, like the Spanish one. I led like an invasion into Texas or something, and I led something where I landed some line infantry somewhere along, and my guys all got killed. So the cavalry are going to charge into the artillery now. My men are a little winded running up a hill because the Spanish haven't made any aggressive moves. Haha. Look at these guys, they're just getting massacred now. Oh, come on, cavalry. Tell me you can do this faster than that. I mean, if they charge any troops in. What the hell are the Spanish doing? Nope, nope, nope. You know, I get comments from like some of my videos. Like every day I get a comment at least from an older Total War video I've done or a campaign, and they're like, "Don't charge pikemen from the front," because sometimes I get lazy and I just like to charge them from the front instead of trying to go around them. I wouldn't say get lazy. I'd say just tactically you can break them from the front sometimes. Oh, these Spanish whoa. It's gonna ask him to attack me. Wow, that was almost on cue. You've got bayonets, guys, and a square. Geometry. Times square, triangle. Someone said that kind of cracked me up. They said they told their geometry teacher what a square was. When they asked, you know, they're like, what's a square? 4 90-degree angles and 4 sides that are all similar and exact. Oh, we got more cavalry charging. And then he was like, hey, obviously a square stops cavalry. And she couldn't say that's wrong, because that's true. So that was kind of funny. I don't know. Kind of rambling a little bit. And look at the rain. And we are engaging them on this flank. The pikemen have formed some sort of phalanx from this time period. In the bushes. And we're just shooting them, so... yeah, you can tell I haven't played a Total War in like 2 weeks because I'm like impressed by the rain. Like, damn. This is only on medium too because I want to get better frame rates on this older computer here. Wow. Yeah, you know, honestly, I miss Total War. I mean, I've been playing the Total War game for at least 3 years. I wouldn't say every day, but at least on the weekends I used to play. So... I mean, I've had active campaigns running probably since the first one I did was the Julii. These guys think they can outflank me. Well, I don't think so. I got some reserves in the middle. What worries me is that we're too much on the open plain and kind of bunched up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna use my cavalry. Smash right down one of these flanks. I'm watching you, cavalry. Okay. I wouldn't say we're losing, but we're losing a lot of men, so I need to do a frontal cavalry charge right there to break these guys. So I guess it wasn't fog, it was intense rain. You know, you think the powder would get wet. I believe there's a famous battle in India where the British and the Spanish were the British and the French were fighting each other, and it rained, and the British guy remembered his powder to cover it up before the battle, and the French were completely out of powder, and then that won the day for the British because the French charged them because they didn't have any powder to shoot with their guns. So they had basically, like, even though they had ammunition, they couldn't fire in the intense rain, so... Starting to outflank these guys here. You know what, since bolts don't seem to be working very well for you guys today, just charge them. There's 3 of you. What do we have here? I'm not even paying attention. These guys are, that's one problem with having a lot of troops and huge flanks. You can't really watch everything all at once. Ah, these are my famous... In case you guys didn't see the 33rd Foot, that's what they look like. They're pretty tough units. I'd classify them as a guard unit. Yeah, charging a square, not the best idea. Especially when your cavalry's tired from repeated charges. Doing some more maneuvering. Oh, we got more troops coming out of the fort. I think my cavalry charged something and now they're routing. Don't let these guys get back inside the fort. John Churchill will not stand for this. Oh look, it's the charge of the pikemen again. Oh no, they killed some of my guys. The drummer boy. Gosh, it is really hard to see the I can't imagine doing this without flags. Like, you can turn off the flags. It's like a setting. Like, doing it in this intense rain where I'm having trouble seeing my troops, it just seems ludicrous. It seems pretty ridiculous. I said melee them, dang it. Beat them at their own game. How are we doing on this flank? We have these guys outflanking the Spanish over here. Shatter that unit. Looks like these guys are taking pot shots at my guys here. We're gonna line up again. A new flank. Looks like we got some artillery in there, so we're gonna come the fort and bayonet their artillery just to speed up the battle process. Looks like it's a big mess over here. I haven't been watching my cavalry. Now they're getting massacred, so I better withdraw them. Or attempt to withdraw them. Just utter chaos pretty much on this flank. Cavalry on both sides, engaging squares, rain, forest, rain in the woods here. There's only one guy left in that pikeman unit. That's hilarious. That's it. It happens when you mess with the best. Die like the rest. Okay. Need you guys to melee the general. Actually, if you took this, let's have the cavalry attack also. On this flank, looks like the line infantry is getting mowed down because we have them outflanked. The only really have left is that one unit there. I'm gonna do something crazy here. All the units are gonna charge in to the 5th. Just sheer numbers is gonna overwhelm that unit. They're wavering too. They're like, oh my gosh, hundreds of British troops. I doubt they're gonna stand. Look at how many troops I have charging in on them. Oh, yep, they're in trouble. We're fresh, too. They're tired. Hundreds of redcoats come charging in. Huzzah! Huzzah! These guys are getting massacred, which is good. The 5th Regiment is a crack elite unit of the Spanish infantry. Not really, they're just like one of the last units. I guess they're in the fort. Either way, their cavalry should be helping them here, but they're not. I'm surprised they're lasting this long. Looks like the infantry and the cavalry are doing kind of like a combined arms thing, attacking these guys in here. They're taking that. I don't see any more Spanish troops on the field besides the cavalry out here. So the massive infantry blob will now, after shattering the 5th, they'll now shatter this cavalry. Or at least rout them, which is what they're doing. That guy just fell off his horse. Okay. Victory. Heroic victory. I'll send the campaign map with the results. Okay, here are the battle results. We lost about 700 men out of our 2,000 man force, practically. They lost pretty much their full force with 100 men remaining. So we'll be able to take over Madrid in the end of this turn here, and then I think we're going to end the part after we take over Madrid. I hope you guys have enjoyed this part. It's good we got a battle in. It was pretty foggy, rainy, hard to see, but it was still a pretty cool battle. As I've said, I haven't done battle in Total War in like 2 weeks. Feels like it's been a while. Getting back into Empire, you know, I guess someone's need to take a break, because I've been doing an Empire campaign for a pretty continuous. Like, I've always had an Empire campaign, then a Shogun, or a Napoleon, or an older Total War or something replacing. But I've always had an Empire campaign pretty much running, because that's pretty popular. Okay. The 13 colonies... Prussia, what the hell? So I have to break stuff with my colonies? Why the hell is Germany attacking my colonies? Wait a second. Where are my 13 colonies at? Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, colonies. Come on, we're friends here. I gave you a lot of money, remember? Here. Whew. They still don't like me. I must capture this Iroquois. Not the Iroquois. I must capture this territory quickly then. Because they're not as friendly with me as they used to be, which isn't good.
Yes.
Forward! March! Make ready!
We need to march our way down onto the Cherokee territory here. The leaders of the colonies consolidating, blah blah blah. If you succeed in capturing the region of the Georgia, Cherokee territory, and New France. So if I capture these 3 territories, I'll be good. Okay. We'll do that ASAP because the colonies don't seem to like me very much anymore. Which makes me a little nervous because I'm afraid they're just going to become the Americas and declare war on me. Why did Prussia make me choose? I do not want to be at war with Prussia right now. I mean, Prussia, why the hell would you declare war on the colonies when you're halfway across Europe and haven't been very powerful? That's like me declaring war on India, except if I had like 2 territories. That's actually one of my victory conditions, so I'll have to go into India and take out, I think it's one of the stands. It's northern India, which will be interesting. That'll be a fun little last invasion of the campaign. The Iroquois are consolidating their power, which makes me kind of nervous. Maybe I should take them out first. So if I do Michigan territory, Upper Louisiana, and then I head down. Okay, you know, I'm all for you guys researching this industrial stuff, but let's get this first. I need division of labor. Okay, work on that quickly. And okay, we need to move out, guys.
I cannot do that.
Go all the way to here.
Too much.
Ooh, another weavers. So that does add difference of wealth and also helps with the growth. So my colonies don't love me anymore. Unreliable ally. That really hurt my reputation. Do we still have William the Third? Gosh, he's such a bad leader. Absolutely pathetic as a leader. I hope that wasn't the way in real life, because I'm waiting for King George the Third.
Victory!
You know, he wasn't the best leader in the world, but ah, yes. We now control Spain. So we'll repair this. It's going to cost a pretty penny, and pretty much all their buildings, so we can start retraining our troops that we lost in the battle. And then we're going to recruit some cannons, hopefully, some 12-pounders. And then we'll push on, capture the peninsula, and go for Gibraltar and get Spain out of the war. Oh, I guess we'll still have some little territories around here. They move their navy, I can... Okay, their navy's gone. Make a run for it, everybody. Make a run for it. Yep, go along the outside. They probably won't see you. Yeah, considering I need to take these territories anyway. And then I gotta get the Leeward Islands. Which are right here. They're French islands. Believe it or not, I might as well just do that right now. I'll train some troops. Get a general. And a boat. We'll get 2 brigs and we'll just sail you over here. You can capture the Leeward Islands. That'll be fun. I know I'm going over 20 minutes or something, but I'm just gonna... Okay, we'll end the part after this turn. I got a little... Forgot I have to break this up in about 20 to 25 minute segments here. Why does my frame rate drop to 0 every time the Ottomans go? And is the Ottoman Empire really that big right now? Yeah, it's funny. You see a frame rate drop when the turn ends, when the game's loading, and if there's a ton of units in a battle, which you didn't have too much frame rate stuff in the last battle, which was good. Okay, everybody, I will see you in the next part when we do, in turn, attack the Leeward Islands, continue our war with Spain, and we will attack these guys in the fort. Wow, look at all these medicine men. I really shouldn't have given them time to build up.
Yes.
The deal with the United States, though. Okay, Carter221 sign. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did enjoy this part, and I'll see you in the next part, everyone. Carter